this committee for giving us an opportunity to present to the Public Petitions Committee Public Petition number 10 of 2025, which is titled The Resettlement of the Kuria People in their Ancestral Land in Maisori, Transmara, Narok County. I, the undersigned, on behalf of Unyonge Anahaki, a welfare association of the Kuria people, also known as Gwitembe, and residents of Migori County, draw the attention of the House to the following. 1. That Kuria people historically occupied the area now known as Moyoi in Transmara, Narok County, here referring it to as Gutura. And their presence predates that of Syria Maasai, who arrived later in the 18th century. That the Kuria had lawfully paid for 20,000 acres of land in the 1950s, following colonial era agreements. And these facts were upheld through historical documents, community testimonials, and court-supervised settlements. 3. That on 2nd February 1989, government security forces conducted a forceful and violent eviction of the Kuria people from their ancestral land, resulting in displacement of over 13,000 people, destruction of homes, rape, looting, and burning of property. 4. That the National Land Commission, NLC, following extensive hearings, issued Gazette Notice number 1550 of 1st March 2019, awarding the 20,000 acres to the Kuria people and recommending the restitution with integration of current occupants. 5. That despite the NLC's ruling, implementation has stalled, allegedly due to interference by corrupt individuals and cooperative local administration. 6. That the ongoing land impasse continues to fuel tension and insecurity in the region, affecting intercommunal peace and stability along the Transmara border. 7. That false narrative that have been peddled suggesting that the Kuria people intend to alter county boundaries, a claim which they refute and clarify that they only seek land restitution, not boundary alteration. 8. That the displacement and denial of land rights violate key constitutional provisions, including Article 40, which is the right to property, Article 43, the right to adequate housing, Article 63, community land, and Article 67(2)(e), land injustice redress, a mandate of the National Land Commission. 9. That the Kuria people continue to suffer in informal settlements and slums, lacking access to proper shelter, livelihood, and dignity, despite the government's obligation to protect their rights. 10. That the Kuria people have made several appeals to government, departmental agencies, and judiciary, including the Truth, Justice, and Reconciliation Commission, TJRC, all of which affirm the legitimacy of their land claim. However, all these efforts to address the matter has been futile, and that the matter in respect which this petition is made is not pending before any court of law or constitutional body or legal body. Therefore, Chair, your humble petitioners pray that the National Assembly, through the Public Petitions Committee, 1. Engages the Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development, and other relevant authorities with a view of investigating into the alleged illegal acquisition of lands by private developers, and recommend for restitution of the 20,000 acres of land to the Kuria community in line with the ruling made by the National Land Commission in 2019. 2. Recommend for cancellation of irregular land titles and resurveying of the area to enable proper land adjudication and settlement of all rightful claimants. 3. Recommend that the affected Kuria families be verified, resettled, and adequately compensated, and that resources be allocated to facilitate their dignified return. And 4. Makes any other recommendations or action it deems fit in addressing the plight of the petitioners. and Chair, the petitioners will forever pray. Thank you, Chair. Signed, the Honorable Maro Kitayama Maisori, MP Korea's Member of Parliament for Korea's constituency, on dated 15th of April 2025. I submit, Chair.